They told you emotions make you human. They lied. Emotions make you weak. The truth is, emotions are weapons. And just like any weapon, if you don't control it, it controls you. Most people are slaves to their feelings. They don't act, they react. They don't think, they feel. They don't live by logic, they live by impulse. And that's why they never win. You see, the world is a battlefield, not of swords and guns, but of minds. Every interaction, every decision, every word is a silent war for control. And the ones who win are never the most emotional. They're the most controlled. Because when you control emotion, you control perception. And when you control perception, you control everything. Most people wear their hearts on their sleeves. They think honesty means vulnerability. But vulnerability without control is suicide. You show someone your fear, they'll use it. You show them your love, they'll exploit it. You show them your anger, they'll provoke it. That's why Anim+motivational never shows emotion. Because once people know what moves you, they own you. Emotions are not evil. They're tools. Anger is power. Fear is awareness. Sadness is reflection. But when you let those emotions take over, you lose the ability to think clearly. You hand the steering wheel of your life to chaos. And chaos doesn't lead you to peace, it leads you to destruction. The difference between the weak and the strong is simple. The weak let emotions lead. The strong use emotions as fuel. The weak cry when they're broken. The strong go silent. The weak seek comfort. The strong seek control. Because control is the ultimate strength. The ability to stay calm in hell. To think clearly in chaos. To smile when others are falling apart. Anim+motivational once said without words, if you can stay calm when everyone else is losing their mind, you've already won. That's why silence is his greatest weapon. Silence hides emotion. Silence protects strategy. Silence terrifies the emotional, because people fear what they can't read. When you master your emotions, you become unpredictable. You become unreadable. People can't manipulate you because they can't find a way in. They throw insults. You stay still. They try to provoke you. You stay calm. They try to guilt you, and you just look at them, no reaction, no weakness. That silence destroys them. People feed on reaction. When you stop reacting, you starve them. Emotional control is not about being lifeless, it's about being untouchable. It's not about feeling nothing. It's about deciding when to feel, and how much. The moment you stop being controlled by emotion, you become a weapon yourself. Precise, cold, unstoppable. Anger is not the problem, untrained anger is. Fear is not weakness, uncontrolled fear is. Emotion becomes dangerous only when it owns you. The wise don't kill emotions, they train them. Just like fire, you can burn a house down with it, or you can forge a blade. The choice is yours. Look around you, the world is ruled by emotional people pretending to be logical. They act out of ego, revenge, jealousy. They make decisions that destroy their peace just to prove something. They can't handle rejection, so they break themselves trying to impress others. They can't handle failure, so they give up too early. Emotion runs their life, and they call it passion. But emotion without control is self-destruction disguised as passion. It's fire with no direction. It burns everything, including the one holding it. That's why emotion must serve you, not enslave you. The coldest minds build the hottest empires. The calmest thinkers dominate the loudest rooms. The one who can stay emotionless in a storm becomes the storm. Because chaos can't touch a mind that's in complete control. Anim+motivational didn't win because he was stronger, he won because he was calm. He didn't seek validation, didn't chase attention, didn't care about perception. He moved in silence, observed everything, calculated everyone. While emotional people were reacting, he was strategizing. That's how you win, not by feeling, but by thinking. Every time you let emotion control you, you give away power. You argue when you should stay silent. You chase when you should walk away. You panic when you should observe. Emotion is the first chain and control is the first step to breaking it. When someone disrespects you, don't react. When someone betrays you, don't break. When someone doubts you, don't explain. Just remember, store it. Let it become quiet, fuel. Let your silence do the work. Because silence is louder than emotion, and results are louder than words. Emotion is temporary. Strategy is permanent. Emotion blinds you to truth. Strategy reveals it. Emotion destroys relationships. Strategy builds empires. You can't let temporary feelings decide permanent outcomes. That's why you must learn to pause, not panic. Observe, not react. Control, not collapse. The world manipulates emotion every second. Every ad, every post, every headline is designed to make you feel, not think. Because an emotional person is easy to sell to, easy to provoke, easy to control. But a calm person, you can't sell them lies. You can't make them hate blindly. You can't push them into chaos. That's why they're feared, because they see through everything. To master your emotions, you must first face them. Most people run from pain, avoid discomfort, deny fear. But that's how emotion wins, by living unchallenged. Face your fear until it loses its voice. Sit with your anger until it burns itself out. Feel sadness, but don't drown in it. Every emotion you confront becomes weaker. Every emotion you understand becomes fuel. Control doesn't mean suppression. It means awareness. Know what you feel, but don't let it decide for you. Emotions are data signals, not commands. They show what matters, but they shouldn't dictate your response. Logic must always be the final filter. You can't control life, but you can control how you respond to it. That's real freedom, emotional independence. It means no one can push your buttons. No one can provoke you. No one can manipulate you. They can try, but they'll fail. Because when you control your emotions, you control your reality. Imagine a world where nothing can shake you, where betrayal doesn't break you, where loss doesn't destroy you, where pain doesn't paralyze you. That's not fantasy, that's discipline. It's a level of self-mastery most never reach, because they're addicted to feeling everything. They crave emotional highs, and then cry when the crash comes. But control means choosing stability over chaos. When you stop chasing emotional satisfaction, you start building real power. You stop needing people to validate you. You stop needing revenge to feel worthy. You stop needing love to feel alive. You become complete on your own, and that's what terrifies the emotional. They can't manipulate what doesn't need them. Control your anger, turn it into focus. Control your fear, turn it into awareness. Control your sadness, turn it into wisdom. Every emotion, when mastered, becomes an ally. But when left unchecked, becomes your enemy. Anim+motivational never avoided emotion, he mastered it. That's why he always seemed unreadable. He could look calm in any situation because his mind was already 10 moves ahead. That's what control gives you, the ability to stay steps ahead while others drown in their own reactions. When someone insults you, they want to own your emotion. When they get it, they win. But when you stay calm, you flip the script. You make them question their power. They start to lose control because you didn't give them what they wanted. A reaction. That's emotional warfare, and silence always wins it. Never forget this. Emotional people can be influenced. Controlled people can't. If you can be provoked, you can be manipulated. If you can be angered easily, you can be controlled easily. That's why discipline isn't about denying emotion, it's about mastering your triggers. The world doesn't reward emotion, it rewards control. It rewards the calm, the strategic, the silent, the ones who think when others panic, the ones who move when others hesitate, the ones who plan while others react. Emotion makes you impulsive, logic makes you invincible. The stronger your control, the fewer mistakes you make. And in the long run, that's what separates the powerful from the powerless. Not talent, not luck, but control. There's a reason Anim+motivational always wins. He doesn't let anyone see what he feels. Because emotions are weapons, and the one who hides his weapons always has the advantage. The one who shows them first always dies first. Control isn't coldness, it's power. It's knowing when to act, when to stay silent, when to strike. It's the ability to stay calm in chaos and dangerous in stillness. It's not about being heartless. It's about being untouchable. You can't master life until you master yourself. And you can't master yourself until you master emotion. Every empire built, every great leader, every calm genius, they all understood one truth. Emotion must serve logic, never lead it. So, learn this now. Your emotions are weapons. They can destroy you, or they can make you unstoppable. Train them, control them, use them with precision. Because if you don't, someone else will. And in this world, the one who controls emotions controls everything.